What is going on, guys? Dark Gaming here, and welcome to Sortie Boss, the series in Warframe where we take a look at the bosses when they pop up as a sortie and I show you how to kill them. The builds that I will be using are currently showcased to you, and in the case that one of my weapons has a Riven and you don't have one, I showcase to you mods that you can use instead of said Riven. In this episode, we'll be taking a look at Mutalist Salad V, the Mutalist Sortie version of Salad V. Did I confuse you enough? Anyway, Mutalist Salad V is basically really easy. There's multiple ways that you can kill him. You can either use the very cheesy way that I just showcased a couple of days ago with Kella and EV him to death, or you can do what I like to do and stack Galatine Prime, Cleaving Whirlwind slash procs on him and defeat his ass in like matter of minutes, and actually do it legitimately without using EV for that purpose. Then again, I did it with both ways, and I will showcase to you clips of both ways, either by EVing him to death or by using Galatine Prime slash procs to kill him. Personally, I like to use the Galatine slash procs because finisher damage doesn't honestly get to be harmed by anything, and it makes for a very entertaining boss fight when you kill everything and then you just let LV bleed to death. But there is a certain way with which you need to approach Salad V in order for that to work, and that's why EV is a little bit easier in a way. But enough about that. Let's talk a little bit about his attacks. Now, if you're gonna solo him, you're lucky because he actually has one less way with which he can kill you. Salad V has that collar on him, and the Mutalist version can throw that collar at you and actually control your Warframe. Now in solo that does not happen because otherwise you would have basically just had to wait there until the animation ended, and instead you're staggered and your shields are depleted. However, if you're going to not solo this boss fight and you decide that you're gonna do this with a friend, when that color is on your friend, they will be controlled and they will turn towards you and attack you instead. What does this mean? That means that they will basically become your enemy for as long as the color is on them. However, they will, due to them having the color, you can actually attack Alad V. Alad V is by base default in invincibility, and you cannot do damage to him unless he casts an ability. One of which abilities is his little shield. The other ability is him to remove his color and use it to basically fire a beam at you. And the last one is the one that I aforementioned, the color throw, which at solo, as you can clearly see, it will deplete your shields and stagger you. Now, because I'm using Trinity and I have her link active, I was not staggered. Instead, the stagger effect was transferred over to my linked targets. And yeah, that's basically the attacks that Alad V has. And as I previously mentioned, the two ways that you can use to kill him are either by EVing him to death or by using Galatine Primes slash procs on him. Now let's talk a little bit about the damage values of his attacks. I don't personally know the damage values specifically, but I do know that his beam is not as lethal, quote unquote, as his shield. When he drops his shield down, Alad V will actually also deploy multiple projectiles from the shield towards outerwards. I don't know exactly how to put this into perspective. It's basically like Lephantis, the Infested Lephantis, the infested part of Ventus, mind you, where he has a fixed horizontal fire pattern. It's similar to that, and you will notice it in the gameplay as well. It's those little white projectiles that you see coming out of his shield. Those will travel in random directions in front of his shield, and if they hit you multiple times, they can do pretty substantial damage. I actually died from said projectiles plenty of times while using a Trinity with Bless and Link at once. So do keep that in mind. Those can do pretty substantial amount of damage, but Mutalist Salad V himself doesn't actually do the major portion of the damage that you will take on this boss fight. That is done by the infested units around him. So if you're gonna go with an EV sort of way, I'd suggest you instead utilize a Zenny Star instead of a Galatine, so you can drop a disc down built for radiation. That way the infested will fight each other instead, and you won't have to worry about them that much. Now that I think about it, actually, there's another ability, quote-unquote ability, that Alad V has. If you get close to him, he has infested spores surrounding him at all times, and those spores will actually damage you. Now, their damage is not honestly something to write home about. It's very little, if anything at all, and you'll notice that when we're gonna be slashing him to death with a Galatine Prime. So, yeah, he does have that, but it's not really worth mentioning because it doesn't do much damage to begin with. The beam doesn't actually do much damage if you just get hit by it once, but it can do a lot of damage to you if you stay within its path for too long. So if you see him firing the beam towards you, just try and avoid it. And if you see him pop his shield, just go behind him and start shooting him, or cast Eevee on him and just kill him, basically. So other than that, I don't think we have anything else to say. Obviously, you should be wary of the infested because, again, they are the major portion of damage in this boss fight, not Alad V himself. And be wary of his shields because the projectiles that pop out of his shield can and will kill you if they continuously hit your Warframe. But anyway, guys, that's basically all I had for you. Again, the two variations of ways that you can kill Salad V, Mutalist Salad V, is either using Galatine Prime and just slash proccing him to death, or by EVing him to death, because he is very weak himself. He's just kind of tanky, and the major damage is the infested that surround him. Also, if you're gonna use the Galatine Prime method, make sure that you stack the bleed procs on Mutalist Salad V, and when he drops his shield, make sure that you're far away from him, because the shield itself will actually explode when you get near him. Now, if you utilize your Link and Bless as a Trinity, you won't actually have to worry about the shield exploding and dealing damage to you, because it doesn't do much damage to begin with. However, because it will explode, Alad V will not be taking damage from the slash procs. So make sure that you stack your slash procs on Mutalist Salad V, and when he drops his shield, make sure that you're far away from him. That way he won't actually get the chance to blow up his shield, and you will lose your chance to do a buttload of damage to him. Figured I'd mention that. But anyway, guys, that is all I had for you. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a like. If you didn't, please do give it a dislike. And if you enjoyed it that much that you'd like to see more, please consider subscribing. It's the best way for you to keep up with the videos that I'll be uploading. Thanks for watching, guys. I wish you good luck in killing Mutalist Salad V, although I doubt you'll honestly need it because he's pretty easy. And I will see you in the next video.